Hello friends. Welcome to Study Time. Today current affairs for competitive exams 2021. Obituaries. Max Mosley, the former head of Formula One's governing body, passed away in May 2021. Mosley was a racing driver, a team owner, and a lawyer before becoming president of the International Automobile Federation, FIA, in 1993. Lee Evans, the record-setting sprinter who wore black beret in a sign of protest at the 1968 Summer Olympics, passed away in May 2021. NASA joins hands with ISRO. NASA has partnered with the Indian Space and Research Organization, ISRO. IT will develop a new system aided by radar systems from ISRO that will provide key information to guide efforts related to climate change and disaster mitigation. As part of the Earth System Observatory, each satellite will be designed uniquely to work together and create a 3D, holistic view of Earth. India to launch a mobile tech platform. Indian plans to launch a mobile tech platform in August 2021 that will provide terrain-related information to the blue helmets in the line of duty. In partnership with the UN Department of Peacekeeping Operations and the Department of Operational Support, India has been working towards developing a mobile tech platform Unite Aware that helps increase situational awareness. Sri Lanka Parliament passes Port City Bill. The Sri Lanka Parliament has passed the Port City Economic Commission Bill. The bill officially declares 269 hectares of land reclaimed from the ocean and annexed to the city of Colombo is the country's first special economic zone CEZ for service-oriented industries. Under the legislation, a president-appointed commission will be established to govern the CEZ. Indian Broadcasting Foundation to be renamed. The Indian Broadcasting Foundation, the apex body of broadcasters, is being renamed the Indian Broadcasting and Digital Foundation. It is in the process of forming a new wholly owned subsidiary to handle all matters pertaining to digital media. It will also form a self-regulatory body, as per the Information Technology, Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code, Rules, 2021. Maharashtra Gov sets up a special task force. In anticipation of the impact on children during the possible third wave of COVID-19, the Maharashtra government has set up a special task force to develop prevention and treatment methods. Senior pediatrician of Hinduja Hospital Dr. Suhas Prabhu will be the chief of this task force. Along with him, 13 pediatricians from different parts of the state will be members of the force. Arun Venkataraman nominated for U.S. Dir General. U.S. President has nominated Indian-American Arun Venkataraman for the Director General of the U.S. and Foreign Commercial Service and the Assistant Secretary for Global Markets in the Department of Commerce. He is currently the Counselor to the Secretary of Commerce. He was the first ever Director of Policy at the Depth of Commerce's International Trade Administration under President Obama. Achinta Shuli bags silver medal. Indian weightlifter Achinta Shuli ended with the silver medal in the men, 73 kg category at the Junior World Weightlifting Championships 2021 in Uzbekistan on the 26th of May 2021. He lifted a total of 313 kg, 141 kg snatch and 172 kg clean and jerk to finish behind Indonesia's Rizky Juniansyah, who lifted a world record 349 kg, 155 kg snatch and 194 kg clean and jerk, for the gold medal. Defense Minister launches Sehat OPD portal. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh launched the Services Health Assistance and Teleconsultation Sehat OPD portal via video conference on the 27th of May 2021. The portal will help the armed forces in providing telemedicine services. By this OPD serving defense personnel from Army, Navy, Air Force and ex-service personnel can take teleconsultations from armed forces specialists doctors. ICICI Bank launches a facility. ICICI Bank has launched a facility for linking a OPID with its digital wallet, Pockets. New users, including those who are not customers of ICICI Bank, can now instantly get a OPID, which is automatically linked to Pockets. ICICI Bank is the first in the industry to enable customers to make OP transactions from their wallet balance instead of their savings account. Ziploan partners with Incred. Fintech firm Ziploan has partnered with Incred to extend micro loans to micro, small and medium enterprises that are unable to access financial services from traditional banking players. The microloans will be ranging from 1 lakh rupees to 10 lakh rupees with tenure up to 36 months. Ziploan will originate and process unsecured retail business loans as per jointly created credit parameters. Banks sanction over 15 lakh rupees crore. Banks and financial institutions have sanctioned about 15 lakh rupees crore to over 28 crore beneficiaries under the Mudra scheme in the last 6 years. Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana (PMMY) was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on April 8, 2015, to promote entrepreneurship. As of March 26, 2021, loans sanctioned by member lending institutions amount to 15.10 lakh rupees crore. NGT forms a panel. The National Green Tribunal (NGT) Southern Zone has appointed a joint committee to look into allegations of unauthorized construction activity taking place in Mekedatu. The Karnataka government had proposed to construct a dam across the Kaveri River at this place. NGT has directed the panel to submit a report on or before July 5, 2021. Death anniversary of Nehruji, the 27th of May. The 27th of May marks the death anniversary of the first Prime Minister of India Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He was born on the 14th of November 1889 and the day is also celebrated as Children's Day. Pandit Nehru was imprisoned 9 times during his fight for India's freedom. Reportedly, he spent 3,259 days in prison. He won 11 nominations for the Nobel Peace Prize from 1950 to 1955. Shergaon BMC wins an award. The Shergaon Biodiversity Management Committee (BMC) in the West Kameng district of Arunachal Pradesh has been awarded the best committee in India. It was awarded during the 5th edition of the India Biodiversity Award by the National Biodiversity Authority. The award was given on the occasion of International Day for Biological Diversity (IDB) 2021. The UK launches plan for global pandemic radar. The UK is working with the World Health Organization (WHO) to launch a global pandemic radar to identify emerging COVID-19 variants and track new diseases around the world. PM Boris Johnson announced the plans on the 21st of May 2021 ahead of the Global Health Summit hosted by Italy and the European Union (EU). It is expected to be running with a network of surveillance hubs before the end of 2021. International Missing Children's Day, the 25th of May. Every year, May 25th is observed as International Missing Children's Day, IMCD. It is a day to spread awareness for the children who go missing around the world. May 25th is also observed as the United States' National Missing Children's Day. The symbol for IMCD is the forget-me-not flower. The day was launched in the year 1998. Commonwealth Day, the 24th of May. The Commonwealth Day is celebrated on the second Monday in the month of March every year. However, in India, another Commonwealth Day is also celebrated on May 24th. Also known as Empire Day, Commonwealth Day commemorates the formation of the British Empire in India and other colonies of Britain. The first Empire Day was celebrated on May 24, 1902, which was Queen Victoria's birthday. Andy Jassy, new CEO of Amazon. Amazon executive Andy Jassy will take over the CEO role on the 5th of July 2021, replacing Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. Jassy currently runs the company's cloud computing business. Bezos will become executive chair at Amazon and focus on new products and initiatives. On the 26th of May 2021, Amazon also announced that it would buy storied Hollywood studio MGM for $8.45 billion to extend its video streaming services. UN bodies set up One Health panel. The WHO and 3 other international bodies have formed a One Health panel to help develop a global plan to prevent the spread of diseases from animals to humans. It will give advice on developing risk assessment and surveillance frameworks and establish good practices to prevent and prepare for zoonotic outbreaks. The panel will publish its first recommendations towards the end of 2021. Guillermo Lasso, new president of Ecuador. Guillermo Lasso on May 24, 2021, assumed the office of the president of Ecuador, thereby becoming the country's first right-wing president in 14 years. The 65-year-old former banker beat left-wing economist Andrés Arauz in a second-round runoff in April 2021. Lasso was sworn into office by Guadalupe Llori, the president of the National Assembly. Punjab releases 100 crore rupees to sugarcane growers. The Punjab government has released 100 crore rupees to clear the dues of sugarcane growers for financial years 2019-20 and 2020-21. The cooperative sugar mills have released the balance amount of 100 crore rupees due towards the cane growers. The state Gov released the amount on its own despite the Union Gov withholding the subsidy of 31 crore rupees for export and 10 crore rupees for buffer stock for 2019-20. PFRDA crosses 6 lakh rupees crore arm. The pension assets under management arm under Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, PFRDA has crossed 6 lakh crore rupees. Subscribers' contribution to National Pension Scheme and Atal Pension Yojana has built up 6 lakh crore rupees of pension assets after 13 years. The assets under management arm growth of the last 1 trillion rupees has been achieved in just 7 months. TN increases aid for kin of journalists. Tamil Nadu Gov has enhanced the compensation for government-recognized journalists who died of COVID in frontline duty from 5L to 10L rupees. The Gov has also hiked the incentive sum given to journalists reporting on the pandemic from 3,000 rupees to 5,000 rupees. The aid will be given to the recognized journalists, including photojournalists and cameramen attached to government-approved print media. Leonardo, Microsoft team up. Italian defense group Leonardo and US tech giant Microsoft have teamed up to boost the digital transformation of Italy's public administration and critical national infrastructures. The project will focus on data protection and the use of advanced cloud technologies and solutions. The move comes as the Italian government prepares to create a national cloud hub for public administration's data. Ayush Clinical Case Repository Portal. Union Minister Kiran Rijiju will launch the Ayush Clinical Case Repository Portal and the third version of the Ayush Sanjeevani app on the 27th of May 2021. The Ayush Clinical Repository Portal will serve as a platform to support both Ayush practitioners and the general public. This portal aims to aggregate information about clinical outcomes achieved by Ayush practitioners on a large scale. Gujarat receives the highest FDI in FY 20-21. India witnessed a 10% rise in foreign direct investment (FDI) in FY 2021 compared to the last financial year, FY 2020. It attracted the highest investments from Singapore. Gujarat is the top recipient state during the FY 2020-21 with a 37% share of the total FDI equity inflows, followed by Maharashtra 27% and Karnataka 13%. Vikas Bal, additional judge of Punjab HC. Vikas Bal has been appointed as an additional judge of the Punjab and Haryana High Court for 2 years from the date in which he assumes charge of his office. He was enrolled as an advocate on March 23, 1999. He has more than 19 years of practice at Punjab and Haryana High Court at Chandigarh in civil, criminal, constitutional, labor, company, service, arbitration cases, etc. H.S. Doreshwamy passed away. Centenarian Gandhian and freedom fighter H.S. Doreshwamy passed away in May 2021. Born on April 10, 1918, Harohalli Srinivasai Doreshwamy got involved in the freedom struggle by taking part in the Quit India movement and was jailed for 14 months from 1943 to 1944. The Gandhian had also participated in the Mysuru Chalo movement. Puducherry CM announces lockdown relief. Puducherry Chief Minister N. Rangasamy has announced a lockdown relief of 3,000 rupees for all families living in the Union Territory. The amount will be given to alleviate the problems faced by the people during the lockdown period. The government has allocated 105 crore rupees for distributing the relief amount to 350,000 ration card holders in the UT. Dr. Nageshwar wins Rudolf Schindler Award. Padma Bhushan awardee Dr. Nageshwar Reddy has won the highest honor from the American Society of Gastrointestinal Endoscopy, ASGE, the Rudolf V. Schindler Award. He is the chairman of AIG Hospitals. He is the first Indian to receive this award, which is named after Dr. Schindler, who is considered the father of gastroscopy. Ashrita, first woman flight test engineer. An officer of the Indian Air Force (IAF) has graduated from the Air Force Test Pilot School is the country's first woman flight test engineer. Squadron leader Ashrita V. Olti is the first and only woman in the IAF qualified for the role. Olti, a native of Karnataka, has graduated as part of the 43rd flight test course after completing a one-year course at the pilot school. 8 more species of snakes found in Delhi. 8 more species have been added to Delhi's list of snakes after an extensive 5-year study conducted by researchers from Delhi University. This has taken the number of snake species recorded in the capital to 23, updating the 1997 list mentioned in the Book Fauna of Delhi. The study recorded a total of 329 snakes in 23 species and 9 families. NPCI partners with Paycor. The National Payments Corp. of India (NPCI) has onboarded Turkey's global payment solutions company Paycor is one of the certified partners for RuPay SoftPOS to drive cashless payments across the country. RuPay SoftPOS enables merchants to accept payments securely from contactless cards, mobile wallets, and wearables just with their mobile phones. Assam creates Borderland Department. The Assam government has created the Welfare of Borderland Department for dealing with issues related to 4 districts under the Borderland Territorial Region (BTR). The affairs of Borderland were under the Welfare of Plain Tribes and Backward Classes Department earlier. The cabinet also decided to set up the Borderland Administrative Staff College in Kokrajhar, the headquarters of BTR. Bengaluru startup wins TDB National Award 2021. A Bengaluru-based startup has received the National Award 2021 from the Technology Development Board. It has been awarded for developing a commercial solution for the conversion of carbon dioxide to chemicals and fuels. The startup, Breathe Applied Sciences, incubated at the Jawaharlal Nehru Centre for Advanced Scientific Research (JNCASR), Bengaluru, developed the technology. New species of African violets found. An African flowering plant has been recorded scientifically for the first time in India. Scientists from the Indian Institute of Science Education and Research, East Bhopal, found the variant of the African violets in Mizoram. The newly described species, Didymocarpus wikifinkiae, is currently known from only 3 locations near the northeastern state's border with Myanmar. NGT upholds the rights of pastoralists in Banni. The National Green Tribunal (NGT) has ordered all encroachments to be removed from Gujarat's Banni grasslands within 6 months. It has directed a joint committee to prepare an action plan in a month. The move has been welcomed by the region's nomadic pastoralist community, the Maldharis, whose livelihoods are dependent on this protected shrub savanna. India to set up OneStop centers. In a pursuit to tackle cases of violence against women, the Gov of India will be opening OneStop centers (OSC) in 10 missions across 9 countries. 1 OSC will be established each in Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, the UAE, Australia, Canada, and Singapore, while 2 will be established in Saudi Arabia. These centers will be supported by the Women and Child Development Ministry. Lakshmi Bhandar project announced in W. Bengal. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has announced welfare projects. The Lakshmi Bhandar project, a student credit card initiative, and the ration home delivery scheme will be implemented by committees headed by Chief Secretary Alapan Bandyopadhyay. As part of the Lakshmi Bhandar project, poor families will receive a monthly allowance of 500 rupees from the government. The end. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, comment and subscribe.